How's it? Today's Monday, December 25th. It's Christmas, holiday season is in full effect. Today is Snatch work just like every Monday. I've had a rough couple hours, I guess, the last 28 hours. Longer than that, maybe. I don't know. I work at a restaurant, of course, and yesterday was just bad. December 24th, that's a Sunday. Christmas Eve. We're not open on today, so that's great. I also don't work on Mondays, so that wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I worked in the morning. Wasn't super great. A lot of people were kind of not nice. That's to be expected. But then I locked my keys in my car, and just getting the locksmith to get to my car was such a problem. And so I was like, okay, that's gonna be more than half of the amount of money I made today. So I asked if I could work again over the night time, and I did. And that was probably a mistake. It was such a hard service. And then that meant that I got home, it was like 12 o'clock. And, that's already Christmas. And I didn't have time to do any of my chores that I needed to do just to get ready for today. I was planning to meet up with one of my really good friends today. But because I went to sleep so late, I didn't know what time I would be waking up. And because today was a really day to relax, I didn't want to wake up at a set time. So it is what it is. Well, a little bit about the training. Snatch, push, press plus overhead squat. Going up to 106 today, which is 3 kilos more than last week. Did 100, and then 103 as my last warm-up, and then 106 as my top set. So there's that compounding volume, that term I coined last week. Which means that like 2 weeks ago, 100 was my top set. Last week, a 103 was my top set, and today 106 is my top set. So including all of those extra warm-ups to the top set means that I have an extra set and an extra 2 sets and then an extra 3 sets as every week passes, right? But yeah, going back to my struggles for the last couple of days, or last couple 20 something hours, it's like I woke up and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. And then I was like, wasn't sure if we would be able to meet up for dinner or whatever. And then he said that his family is just chilling, cruising, just doing nothing. They're eating leftovers, so I was under the impression that I needed to get food. So knowing me, Panda Express is my go-to. I went to the one that I normally go to. It was closed, so that's normal. But then I Googled one that was supposed to be open, and then I went to it, and I couldn't find it. So I gave up. And then I ordered a pizza, and and then he said that it was getting a little bit late because a lot of his family is just a little bit older, and they were getting ready to go to sleep. It was like 8:20. So I'm not from California. I'm from Hawaii, right? And so when I'm just here by myself, and I got really sad for a few hours. It's okay though, it's a temporary thing. But yeah, I mean that's just kind of what was going on. If I didn't lock my keys in my car, none of this would have happened, and so now I just feel like a big idiot. But yeah, today's after those overhead work, which was pretty difficult, I went into my power snatch plus hang power snatches here. Same thing that I did, with the other warm up sets, right? Just go up to last week's weight as my last warm up. So 2 weeks ago I did 70 as my top set, 73 last week as my top set, and then 76 today as my top set. These were not the best, but I don't know. I'm feeling very, 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 very domsy. Oh, I love my hair done on this one. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. Because that last one, I try not to mess with my hair until it's a top set, because it'll slowly undo itself with every single warm up set. And so if I touch it every single time, then it just adds so much extra annoyance. And it was already coming out on the last set, so whatever. But yeah, like I was experiencing incredible amount of DOMs through my shoulders and my chests. Because I benched, right, on Saturday. First time I benched in like 3 months, like 10 weeks or something like that. And I was just, 3 months is 10 weeks? No, that's longer than 10 weeks. That's 14 weeks. 12, I don't know. 12 weeks is about 3 months, right? Um, so I was 14 weeks. It was 3 months and 2 weeks, whatever. Uh, Here's one of my sets here, power snatching. Once my top set. So that first one, the last rep was probably not really a power snatch, but to overcome that, I dropped the weights so I can re-grip it. That's probably not what a true hang power snatch like complex is, but I don't care. Today it was hard. But I guess going back to another point that I was making, my chest and my shoulders are extremely tight. Um, it I actually had a problem with this in high school when I benched. My rotator cuffs would get very, very, very tight, and to the point where I couldn't move my arm in like ordinary range of motion. And for me to lift like this, I do need to have, a little bit more than ordinary range of motion, extraordinary range of motion. And so I wasn't sure how today would go. It went pretty good with all things considered. Like yesterday, I had like 20,000 steps. I was on my feet for like 15 hours or something like that. Um, and my shoulders and chest today are just trashed. So I didn't miss any of my lifts, like outright miss any of my lifts. So that's positive. You see on the right here, the side angle, the camera's all fucked up because my side camera needed to restart, and then when it restarted, all of the settings changed. So I usually do 4K 60 for the 3/4 angle, which is I really like because it's really smooth. And then this one on the side doesn't do 4K 60, so I have to do 1080 60. And right now in this setting, it's 4K 30. When I watched it back earlier, I was just like, what the fuck? Why does it look so bad? And then I looked at the metadata for it, and I was like, oh, it's because the settings fucking reset. It's been a struggle. At the restaurant, it's getting a lot busier these past couple of weeks. So, hopefully, we're gonna end the year with a bang. New Year's Eve is our biggest push, probably our biggest event. But yeah, we'll look at a little Christmas tree. I finished off today with my pull-ups and my pull-off presses. I hope I hope tomorrow feels better as far as my whole body goes. I do feel like I've accomplished stuff on, Saturday, and I guess yesterday, technically, just walking around for so long. But yeah, today was a good training session. I had a good time lifting itself, but spent a lot of time alone, and I don't want to do that again. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.